Coop, I love this line from Bruce Arians after the game. There was nothing sexy about this win. That's very true, but the Cardinals will take it, and afterwards in the locker room, the players call this one a wake-up call.
It wasn't pretty, but it's a win.
Every good team have these type of gritty, grinding wins, and this is definitely something that we needed.
Why? Because the reason for the struggles was the same on both sides of the ball.
Communication bust.
Overall execution's got to improve.
Offensively, everything was just off, especially inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I've never seen 4 penalties called in one possession either. That was pretty crazy. But with 9 plays, you should be able to score a touchdown.
They showed some life, but for the most part, the league's best offense was outgained and outplayed.
You know, they had a good game plan. You got to tip your hat to those guys. They played really well. Defensively, they played outstanding. They made it difficult for us all day. You know, some days it's like that.
Defensively, Blaine Gabbert gave the Cardinals all kinds of problems.
I know you guys saw it. A couple times we had him in the pocket, and he was able to use his legs and, create throws down the field.
I think at times we didn't match their intensity. So it's a good game to learn from. Offense will have victory Monday, defense won't.
So who made the decision not to take Monday off?
It's by me, the captain. So I have to make sure my guys are ready for this run of the season, because these next 5 games are very, very important. And if we want to be home for playoff games, we have to make sure that we win them.
I gotta go.
Hurry.
All right.
The win was ugly, but this was pretty cool. After the game, Patrick Peterson celebrated by taking selfies with fans. A great week for him. Became a dad on Thanksgiving, and now the win. I call this victory selfies. All right, coming up a little bit later on 12 Sports Tonight, the locker room's reaction to Carson Palmer's Gronk spike. They are classic one-liners. At Levi Stadium with the Cardinals, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports. Coop, we've seen insane moves from John Brown, poetry of motion from Drew Stanton, but Carson Palmer's TD celebration, it probably tops them all for 2 reasons. Number 1, Palmer usually doesn't get that fired up, and number 2, it came after a rushing touchdown, a Carson Palmer rushing touchdown. Go figure, right?
To the goal line and into the end zone. Touchdown, Carson Palmer.
Taking a lot of heat for that, and I could care less. But the teasing's not going to stop, I know.
It was the most unlikely game-winning touchdown ever.
Just saw an opening and man coverage.
And I was like, hurry up and get to the end zone, please.
And everybody was running to the right, and I took off to the left.
He finally got there.
Ran like a 5.9 40 to get in there.
It took him a day and a half, but he got there.
Carson Palmer's 7-yard rushing TD is the talk of football.
An awkward-looking spike, but that's okay.
Call it the Palmer spike, and it almost gave his teammates a heart attack.
We was kind of nervous. We thought he hurt himself.
That's going to probably be on Sports Center's not top 10. Probably around 7 or 8, I would imagine.
First of all, that was unathletic for him to spike the ball and fall. But I told him as well, man, we need you for the rest of the season, but make sure that you spike the ball more gently. And don't throw out your back, because I thought he threw out his back trying to throw the ball, trying to do the Gronk spike. But lucky enough, he's good. So, but I did tell him that was very, very unathletic.
So just set it down next time, right?
Yeah, not even that. Just run to the sideline.
Here's how weird of a day it was for the Cardinals. Carson Palmer didn't throw a touchdown pass. That's only happened 2 other times since arriving here in Arizona. And speaking of arriving, the Cardinals enjoyed their stay in the Bay Area. Fitz likes playing in this stadium, but he'll like it even more if the team can make it back here in February for Super Bowl 50. At Levi Stadium with the Cardinals, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports.